many new people do we have here tonight?
New people.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey, everybody, this is Cars and Cruise Night.
A lot of people look forward to that, don't they?
So we have a special guest. You know, tonight we dedicated this to two different ideas. Hopefully I can keep my composure as best I possibly can. You know, it just seemed like a couple weeks ago that I got up here and I said a little prayer, and we were talking about how much crap seems to be happening out in the world today, and here it is just a couple weeks later, and all of a sudden we're right back in the same shoes. It almost never seems to end. But you know what? As a team, as an organization, we're a bunch of hot rodders, car guys and car gals that really stand for something, and that means a lot to me and this community. We've worked real hard to put this together. Yeah. So we just lost another great car club member, a guy that would get the shirt off his back to just about anybody, Mark Johnson. And I tell you, it's been difficult this week because he's one of those kind of guys. It's just so amazing, just unbelievable that just like Cars and Cruise Wednesday night, he has a great meal with us. We have a lot of fun. He goes home, has a stroke, and he's gone. It can happen to any of us, and you just got to be prepared for that. But we also had an incident last week in Dallas, Texas that just seems so senseless. You know, it's just we don't understand why this kind of stuff happens. But we have some men and women that on a daily basis face that. And I don't know how they do it. You know, my brother was a cop and my uncle was a cop, and I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they go day in and day out wondering, you know, when an incident like that is going to happen. So tonight we have a special guest, Chief Robert Handy, and it's amazing to be able to have somebody like this to come up and speak here. You know, 3 months ago when I first started this, I didn't know it was going to be like this, you guys. In January, when I first started, I didn't know this was going to grow like this. You know, we're one of the fastest growing organizations in North America right now, and that means a lot. And to have people like this man right here join forces with us and help us propel this thing to another level means a lot. So let's give the Chief of Police of Huntington Beach, Mr. Robert Handy.
Mel, I appreciate it. It actually, it's overwhelming a little bit, the response. You know, I met Mel about a year ago when you first were starting doing some other things, and then as you kind of moved to tonight's event, your passion for your club and what you stand for in the community and your business, you do a great job. So I'm honored to be here. Certainly very happy and honored, and we feel blessed as a police department to have such a supportive community. When I got the call yesterday and asked if I could come down here and that you all were coming tonight in honor of those that were killed in Dallas and honoring the men and women that serve in your police department as well, I was honored, and I came expecting about 5 or 6 people. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed by the response. The senseless acts and shootings that occurred in Dallas really strike a very difficult chord for me in many reasons. In 1994, a partner of mine in Phoenix Police was shot by a sniper as well. It's senseless. It's very difficult for the men and women who are out serving in the streets every day. When I talk to our officers who go out, especially our young officers, it's so much more difficult even for their families to kiss them goodbye when they go. Right now we have, you know, family members of officers not wanting their officers to go to work, not wanting their husbands to go to work, their dads, their moms. It's a very difficult time. And so when you see one of the men and women in uniform out on the street, will you please just say hello? And we've been overwhelmed by people bringing in food and cards and sending things to the stations. It's great to see the support, and we love it, and the officers, it really kind of picks it up for them and gives them a little spring in their step. It's unfortunate that there's tragedy associated with the visible support that we're seeing, but at the same time, don't stop, please. Because it's so difficult for them to go out and do the job. They don't know what they face every day. We had an officer today get assaulted, get in a fight for his life briefly. He was able to overcome the suspect and everything turned out fine. But the response from all the other officers when he put out the call for assistance was very significant. and that emotion is just right there and it's raw. And so every one of the men and women that serve your community every day have their families there, they're Little League coaches, they're involved in the community, they're serving their communities, they're going to your churches. They put on their pants just like you do every single day. Sometimes they don't get seen that way because we're in uniform. Sometimes they don't get seen that way because they're out trying to enforce the fire lane violations that we have out here right now. We just got a call on those.
So I got that going for me.
But I think you know what I mean. So I'm tremendously honored. I'm extremely moved. And Mel, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank all of you that came out today enough. And really, it's just for that support you have inside, and that whatever brought you here tonight to honor police officers' lives and the sacrifice that they've given and their families give every day. I can't thank you enough. So I appreciate it very much.
Real fast, this isn't about any type of push or anything like that, but I want to take a couple seconds right now. I'm going to personally say a few words. I'd like you to all bow your heads for one quick second and just give me a chance here to kind of express all of our feelings the way I think it should be done. I just want to thank, God for all the help and goodwill that we face every single day. And we got to reach out and just understand that we're very lucky to be standing and working and walking and doing anything we have, because there's so many people who don't have that opportunity. Some of us are in wheelchairs. Some of us are dying on the front line to save the community. Some of us are hot rodders and we're passing away. And I just want the angels to reach out right now and put their arms around every single one of us in this room and guide us down the path of righteousness, knowing where we're going, knowing what we're supposed to do, and getting there in the right way. And in God's name, I pray this. Amen. Real quick, the rules. I know you guys don't like all the rules, but this is important, and I'm glad he said so. I really make sure everybody gets tired of hearing us. Listen to me. We are on a cruise tonight. There's quite a few more cars than normal. We all know you guys have some really souped up cars and you can light your tires up down the street, but we don't care. Tonight is about a cruise. It's about a nice, comfortable cruise going downtown. There's a bunch of people waiting for us down there right now. I think there's some people on the streets holding signs up and everything else. It's going to be quite fun. But remember, it's a cruise. The salute for the hot rod cruise, when we go by Mark Johnson's house, which I'm going to explain in a second, is when you go by his house, just give your engine a little rev. Doesn't have to be anything radical. Mike does it, windows blow out of the house.
They've heard it enough times.
Yeah. Now, listen, the new route, I want you guys to look. We're going to go right down Main Street. We're not going to go to PCH. Now remember, listen to me, okay? Don't do something that somebody else does. This is the route. We're going to go down Main Street. We're going to get to Walnut. As each car gets to Walnut, one car go right, one car go left, okay? As we go right and left, just go to the next street, which is 3rd and 5th. Go back up to Orange and come back and we'll do the second cruise. Now, since tonight is a dedication night to Mark Johnson, on the second cruise, we're going to turn. Vicky's actually going to be leading the pack. We're going to go over to 3rd. We're going to go back up to Orange. We're going to cut over, and Mark Johnson's condo is right here. So we're going to drive by, and as we drive by, all of her family, all of Mark's family is going to be on their balcony waiting for us. We're going to go by there. We're going to come back down to Walnut. We're going to come back, and we're all going to go park on the 3rd floor of the parking structure. We won't get in trouble for that.
Is that for 3
Yes,
or 4?
I have a security guard waiting for us, so we'll be able to watch all our cars. We're going to walk across the street. Longboards Cafe is waiting for us. They got the whole back room ready for us to join up and, have a soda, have a hamburger. I would say have a drink, but we don't drink and drive, right, guys? So what we're going to do, we're going to leave here now. Mind your P's and Q's. Wait for Vicky and I to leave. Vicky's going to leave first. I'm going to follow behind her. One car at a time, shuffle out, cross the street. Don't worry about getting caught at the lights. Park down at Gustafson Brothers. As soon as we get to Gustafson Brothers, we pull over. We let all of you catch up. And again, most of you know we do that at the park as well. So there won't be anybody left behind. I have Bill and Jamie at the very back of the thing. I'll be on the phone with them. They'll tell me when everybody's caught up. Yeah, you guys, when you come down Gothard and Main, go ahead and double up. You don't have to stay in a single file until we get down to Gustafson Brothers, okay? Then pull over, we'll line up and get ready to go. Yeah, even in front of the park, when we do that, just line up on one side. But go down in 2 lanes, take advantage of that. Oh yeah, by the way, good job. When we get down there, you guys have a tendency to let a big gap go between it.
Right.
Try to keep it tight,
Tighten it up.
because there's a lot of people taking pictures and stuff, and they love seeing all the cars nice and tight.
Yeah.
Don't let them spread so far out. I'll make sure Vicky goes very slow. She's knows what we're doing.
Just please obey all the traffic laws. Don't go through the lights to keep up. Don't go through the stop signs to keep up. You're a big enough group to where you would have to have a permit and all those other things and do. So please, just obey all those. I'd also like to introduce Councilman Billy O'Connor, who walked in.
All right,
Billy.
Billy.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
Everybody,
Everybody.
a reminder: be careful, be safe.
Yeah, that's
and,
most
and
important.
again, thank you all so much.
Oh yeah, real quick, fast, real quick. We got a big cruise coming up on Sunday, going up to Malibu. So.
Hi guys, my name is Fireball. Thank you, Mel. I'm very grateful to be here. That is my legal name. I'm not messing around. This is the truth. We have a new show called Wheels and Waves. It's happening in Malibu at Gladstone's. It's happening this Sunday. It's a Cars and Coffee, 2 hours, but it's a huge 500 car lot. I know a lot of you are coming to the show. We would like to invite everyone. Very excited, but the best thing about it is how everyone's going to get there, and it's called the Mega Run. And Ken is here to explain that to you guys.
How many of you have heard of the Mega Run so far? Quite a few of you. All right. So it's going to start off at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're going to meet at the Huntington Beach Pier. We'll be leaving there at 5:30 promptly and heading over to Peter's Landing for the second group and line up again off of PCH. And then we're going to take Seal Beach Boulevard to 405, all caravan straight up to the 10 freeway. And I also set up a map on our website too, or the Facebook page is already set up too, so if you need maps. But we're expecting at least 100 plus cars out there, so it's going to be one fantastic episode. We're going to be filming along the way. Daily Driver Project's going to be there filming along the way also.
I have a TV show that we'll be filming from there, and I have a celebrity guest that's coming in, and that's Tony Dow, who played Wally on Leave It to Beaver. He's got a Corvair, an amazing Corvair, an incredible story. If you get a chance, the show is called Fireball Malibu Blog. You'll be able to see what.
Hey guys, one at a time.
Be able to see what that story is, but he's going to be bringing that car to the show, and he would love to meet you guys.
And then after the show, really quick, we're heading to the Automobile Driving Museum. So they're going to be a taco truck on site, so there'll be plenty of room for all the cars to park there. We'll get a private tour of the museum
In El Segundo.
in El Segundo on our way back. So, any questions?
You guys, I'm gonna have all this via email and Facebook, and I'll make sure you guys get all the information.
We're going to put some cards over in the corner. Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you have it. Another edition, Cars and Crews. I'm Dano. We're reporting live, headed on downtown. We're out.